The year is EC 1935. The Second European War transforms the land into a bloody battlefield as the Imperial Alliance marches forth to conquer all in its pursuit of the most valued of all resources, Ragnite. Only one thing stands in their way of total victory: the Atlantic Federation.
Do you have what it takes to defend your homeland against the invading forces? Are you smart enough to use perfect strategy to win every battle? Have you got the balls to look death in the face and tell it to fuck off?
If yes, then this is the game for you. This is Valkyria Chronicles. I promised I'd show you what I think is the greatest Sega game, and this is it. Upon returning to your homeland from who cares where, Imperial soldiers begin firing at the civilians. You get caught up with the hometown watch, who attempt to fight back against these pricks. And in doing so, meet Alicia, the cute but ditzy soldier. You'll learn how to take out the enemy in an awesome turn-based battle, which, as a tutorial mission, is just the right amount of info without being as boring as 3-month-old butter. After your only easy victory, you soon find out the entire town is under siege, so you gotta step up and fight back.
You thought the standard grunts were easy? What do you think about taking on a fucking tank?
You absolutely cannot destroy a tank head-on at this point. Best chance is to be strategic and throw explosives at its one and only weak spot, the glowy blue bit at the back.
But that's enough about the story for now, so let me tell you about some of my favourite bits from the game.
First off, you can handpick the soldiers that will form your squad. And my absolute fave character has to be the sniper, Marina Wolfstan. Or as I like to call her, Sniper Wolf. She's a cold-blooded killer that oh so strongly reminds me of the real Sniper Wolf from Metal Gear Solid. The only thing that sucks about snipers is that they have a very short distance that they can travel. That's right, different soldier types can travel different distances, so of course the scout can run further than any other class. Another thing I love about this game is the beautiful music. Hell, I even own it on my iPod. But seriously, it sets the mood perfectly for the entire game. It expresses the bonds of friendship, the horrors of war, and the sorrow of death. In fact, the only thing that's even on par with the music is the amazing art style. I'm no expert on visual art, I only know what I like and what I don't. And I think this is fucking awesome. The watered down colour helps express the fact that this is a war game. You don't want it to be too bright and colourful, do you? The white border amplifies each and every scene, and the way everything seems like it's been coloured with that odd pencil effect just seems to give everything a cool vintage feel to it.
There have been a lot of sequels released for this game, most of which on the PSP admittedly, but there has been one on the PS4. Valkyria Revolution. A game I waited a damn long time for, and when it was finally released, I was the first one in the store to buy it. With Kev of all people. And guess what? The game is fucking shit!
It's probably the most disappointing game I've bought in a decade, and I can only stand to play 1 hour of this shit brick. But at last there's a new sequel, Valkyria Chronicles 4.
Dear God, please let it be good.
At the time I'm recording this, the game is already out in Japan and looks bloody epic. So that's what I consider to be the best Sega game ever. Now I'm sure most of you don't agree, but I don't give a flying monkey fuck. 'Cause this is all just my opinion. This game is just plain fantastic, and I implore you to try it out.
So that's half of my promise kept. I've shown you the best that Sega's got to offer. Now I've got to show you the worst.
Today's episode was sponsored by the weather.
Hi there, and welcome to the weather.
Such beautiful hair.
The forecast for the whole of Great Britain for the next 247 years will be shit.
Such beautiful hair.